He's got to get past Tomas Hermes, who's already had a heat out here today, so he's quite sort of warmed up, one would have to say. Jordy Smith needs to really focus and get the right waves. Can't afford to make any mistakes as Tomas is looking pretty sharp.
Grandstands, I could hear the energy, feel the energy. Everybody's really pumped for him. This is, this is his house, so we'll see what he's got for us in his house.
Here comes Jordy Smith starting to drive down the line. Set up work after a brief hold and now throwing it off the lip. Laying that carve down. Nice and easy, starting to run through the inside. Absolutely barreled. Setting up the lip to hit, layback carve. Great tempo and rhythm to the pace of the wave. Jams it hard and slams it shut down by the bricks, but he can't hang on. No water left. And a vicious wipeout just popping up there.
Yeah, what an amazing wave, though. When he took off on it, I was kind of doubting his wave selection. It looks a lot smaller than what's been going on here today, but Jordy Smith knows this wave. You can see now it's starting to grow in size, and Jordy now just starting to hook into it. Showing some nice variety. Beautiful, smooth, wrapping turn from Jordy. Waiting for it to build up. Now he hits that inside section. Beautiful little tube there, nice and clean. And then Jordy Smith goes to town through the inside section. Trademark layback snap. And really going for it through the inside section here, right on the rocks. Are you kidding me? A dangerous little wipe out there for Jordy Smith, but a beautiful little barrel through the inside. Have a look at this tube right here, Joe. Nice and clean, and comes out untouched, and I think the judges are going to like that. There's that layback snap. Look at the power. Look at the spray flying through the air. That's what you need to do out here. A little bit of excitement before they paddle out, so just a nice little nerve settler for Jordy.
Hermes now winding up to answer. Nice clean turn, a lot of speed. Connects off the lip. Quick little stab there off the coping, vertical again. Driving through the inside corner. Stylish act from the surfer from Brazil. Lively float into the flats, but he belly flops in transition. The guy that packs in the maneuvers here at J-Bay. So quick and fluid, unfortunately, that won't get credit for that end section maneuver.
Going to see very similar scores, Joe. I think let's have a look at Tomas. I mean, he is absolutely relentless when it comes to finding that groove. Opens up quick. You can see just maybe a little bit more pep in his step than Jordy, a little bit lighter on his feet. So we're going to see a little bit more pizzazz from Tomas Hermes. A couple of beautiful turns. Just keeping that board moving. I mean, relentless when it comes to those lip turns, and then just losing his... He's kind of trying to set that inside rail, but board landed flat, tracked out, and he went over the handlebars. So unfortunate there for both guys going down on their opening rides.
As we watch Jordy now getting himself down the line. He's been mixing up his quiver this season. Clean frontside wrap, high off the top. Layback with total control. Reaching for the lip, extends that float. Here comes that down carve. Right back into the barrel for Smith. Can he punch free? Completion for Smith on the second effort. And the crowd reminding us all who they're going for a win here this season.
Well, a little bit more pep in his step on that occasion, Joe, and that's what he's going to need to do just to combat the energy that Tomas Hermes brings to the table. First turn, very important, nice hooking maneuver, just getting himself set up. Now he starts to go to town once that wave stands up through the inside, up and over the top. Jordy Smith mixing it up, showing some variety, showing some power, and pulls up under the hood there and somehow fights his way out. So 5.83 on his first wave. We're going to see that just increase a little bit. Why? Because he finished the wave off. So important here to get that finish, Joe, and do some damage along the way, which is exactly what he did. Big foam climb, beautiful hacking maneuver, and then pulls up under the hood, gets a little cover up, and somehow fights his way through and comes out the end of it there. So nice surfing from Jordy Smith.
All the way out to sea. The rookie on tour is pinching himself, living the dream, battling against the top 34, maybe one of the best here at J-Bay. Tomas sets up that deep float. Section approaching. He'll project off the top, now pulling into the barrel. Nice and deep. Tough section to get the completion, and he's down. Last score for Hermes, just a small number. 2.93 is his low. So he'll be hunting down something better. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, just from the get-go, I mean, looked a little awkward on this first maneuver here. Lost a bit of speed, a little bit off balance right there. So you can see him just trying to play catch up, a little bit off balance yet again. And then, you know, because he got stuck behind the section, he had to go through that barrel. There was no getting around that. So unfortunately for Tomas, back to the drawing board for him.
Loves having a good time. Jokes around a bit. I love that he picked the lion.
I was going to say, that's you, isn't it? You're the lion, Joe.
I wish. Self-proclaimed. Tomas Hermes comes down the line here. Needed a big answer to Jordy's last wave. Coming off the float of the roof. Driving into this section. He's deep. Jordy will take the next wave. Nice clean start. Full roundhouse cut back out the back. And just a little misstep on the climb, but he's going to continue on this inside track. Solid belt there off the top. Using all of that rail to come around the corner. Starting to bowl up a bit through the inside. Solid snap for Smith. Nice lively float. Tail drops down at the bottom and stays on his feet.
You know, the thing with Jordy is you can make a mistake halfway down the line here at J-Bay and still come back and fix it up. And the other thing I'm baffled about is Tomas needs to stop looking for the barrel. I mean, it's just not wide open here at the moment. You're going to need a particular kind of wave. So Jordy Smith, beautiful wrapping turn here to kick things off. And right there, boom, almost loses it, but keeps his feet in the right spot and goes straight into the next turn. Forget about that, judges, because I'm going to rip this one to pieces all the way through, and that's exactly what Jordy Smith has done. He's going to better his situation and put a lot of pressure on Tomas Hermes' shoulders. A beautiful floater there, some hang time for Jordy Smith, and kicks out. Look at this turn here from Jordy, just beautiful body position. Takes his time with it, you know. He's a big, strong fella, and he can just really accentuate those maneuvers. No one surfs as big as Jordy.
I love that. Totally agree, especially when he's in motion, this kind of rhythm at J-Bay. I don't know how you can beat the guy. On the horizon, rifling through to the world's best. Tomas is the athlete with priority. So he's going to roll in on this one. Shove down the line with the whitewater. First turn, a quick carve. Speed float, stomps it. Big windup on the open face for that wrapping cutback. Hermes overhead section to work with. There's that clean re-entry off the top, flowing off the roof again. The rookie winds up for a front side wrap. Staying connected to the pace of the wave. It's getting hollow. Pulls in nice and tight. Sneaks out of the exit. And celebrates one of his favorite rides on tour this year. Catching up to that last wave, so we'll see what happened in just a moment out the back.
So Tomas Hermes, how good would it feel to have priority when one of the best waves of the heat come through? Just to know that you're just unrivaled. You can just take your time, set yourself up, and just surf yourself into rhythm on this wave. Tomas did exactly that. A couple of nice turns. You can see him just getting ready for it. This wave's starting to light up through the inside. Now he starts to crank it up. Here we go. That's better from Tomas. Now he just soul arches. Beautiful style there from Tomas. Now he draws off the bottom and gets a great little barrel and sneaks out the end of it. So by far, Tomas Hermes' best wave. Joe needing an 8.47 back wave for Tomas Hermes. Let's have a look and see what Jordy did on the wave number 2 right behind him. And, well, there it is. That's the kind of turn that I want to see from Jordy Smith. I want to see more of that. Just that open the shoulders, those big swooping maneuvers. Oh, my gosh, look at that one. And then back in the barrel again. Jordy Smith traveling through that section.
That's right, Strider. This event has its own special feel to it. The fans are so fun to talk to about pro surfing. They're all watching this. Tomas under Jordy's priority, trying to sneak into 7.05. Section's going to take him out. So the situation remains the same. Now 3:45 to go.
He did it last heat up against Matty Wilco. He was kind of, you know, right behind the 8 ball most of the heat, and then somehow fought his way back, and his 2 scoring waves were his last 2 rides. Beautiful turn there from Tomas. Kind of in between maneuvers right there, and what that did was it just wiped off way too much speed, caught behind the section, and that is not going to be a keeper for Tomas Hermes. But I like it. You know, he's trying to stay busy. He's trying to stay active.
Jordy looks like he might want to take this wave in, casually committing. So saw something here for improvement on the 6.4. Snap off the top, layback, power gouge. Starting to get hollow through the racetrack. Looking for a launch pad now, clear for takeoff. Full rotation alley-oop. Incomplete.
Just got a little separation between his board and his feet right there, Joe, and that was all it took, really. we knew that was happening. As soon as he got nice and low and he started driving, I'm like, oh, we go.
Seconds to go. The rookie's got a shot. Coming down to this final effort to get a spot into round 4. Hermes putting it all on the line. Has some speed to burn on the first section. Classic carve off the top, right into a rooftop climb. Snaps it in transition, winding up for a long float off the roof and stays on his feet. So with 5 seconds on the clock, Hermes making this heat exciting. But we remember he already had a similar score that he was looking for, the 7.03 earlier. So we need just a touch better, a 7.05 on that one.
A nice little barrel and a great finish. So I'm not seeing this go up into that 7-point range, but good surfing from Tomas Hermes. I mean, wow, this kid's finally found his form again. Started the year well on the Gold Coast and then kind of got lost a little bit, but he's found some energy back. He's found some form. I think Jordy's going to walk away with the win.
Jordy Smith ends up with a win. Tomas just short. Smith joins Parko and Connor Coffin in the first heat of round 4.